Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Miraculous World, New York United Heroes. Now as you know, Miraculous World is a series of television films which usually has the plot with Ladybug teaming up with the sort of hero from another part of the world. And most of it features a different version or a different take on the miraculous or some lost miraculous artifact. And keep in mind the first one is meant to be Heroes United. I know there's the Shanghai one, and there's that, Ladybug and Cat Noir, and the latest one, the one that is set in London after the season 5 final. So, the best way I can sum up the whole New York United Heroes one, it's the first step in the right direction of the whole television film idea. So the premise of the film is meant to follow, after defeating Mr. Pigeon for the 51st time, we kind of see how Marinette and her class go to New York City to do their presentation, and we see how Gabriel learns about a special artifact which, at the New York Historical Society contains a special miraculous known as the Eagle Miraculous that gives the power of liberation. And to Gabriel, this is another opportunity to take down Ladybug and Cat Noir and seize the miraculous. I think what the film gets right at is showing these other heroes in New York, like showing a version of Captain America, Superman, Batman, as well as other sort of heroes doing day-to-day stuff. And I think what it also gets right at is showing the typical plot. Like, we kind of see how Adrian is going to go to New York, but we see how he has to try to figure out how to still be Cat Noir in Paris while being Adrian Agreste. And you know where it's going to go. There's something going to go wrong. It causes him to kind of feel responsible, and of course has to learn from that mistake. And I think what they get right at with the two teenage heroes, who are obviously meant to be Sparrow and Uncanny Valley, is making them like foils to Adrian as well as Marinette. Like, Uncanny Valley also being similar to Adrian, who was basically made, but we kind of see how, unlike Adrian, Uncanny Valley is a little more kind of figuring things out and knows what to do. And I think the whole point of Sparrow is that she does want to kind of be her own hero, but we see how her mum does want her to be a bit cautious. And of course, with everything that happens with Ladybug and Cat Noir in New York, it is going to cause a lot of unnecessary consequences that get them into trouble. And of course, if someone sees that you're causing a lot of unnecessary problems, they're gonna have a bit of a cautious mindset. But I think it's also interesting showing these other versions of the miraculous. And I kind of think it's interesting showing the dangers of the sort of Eagle Miraculous. And it also does a good job showing how the wrong set can also cause a lot of problems. Because, there are reasons why people have codes and morals to keep themselves stable. And without it, you can cause a lot of unnecessary problems. It shows that while the Eagle Miraculous has the power to do some good, it can do a lot of unnecessary problems. And this is where we are going to see that other Lost Miraculous could have a lot of these unnecessary consequences. A lot of these problems that could cause a lot of problems if they're in the wrong hands. And after what happened with Hawkmoth, it does show what Techno Pirate could do if he was in his right mind, given this kind of power. And I think it also does a good job showing how, sometimes trying to do the right thing doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Something that I think both Adrian and Marinette had to learn the hard way, because trying to do the right thing can lead to a lot of unnecessary problems and consequences. But I think as the first entry, it definitely knows what it needs to be. It definitely is trying to show that there are going to be these other heroes a part of the world, and trying to have Marinette as well as Adrian trying to figure things out and trying to stop the villains of the day in the whole television films. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.